It is a huge market, and I mean, like you say, it's 2 million, and then there are duplications. You know, it could be 3, it could be 4, and then there are duplications there, which brings it down to 2. You know, so yes, there's a huge sector out there, and we're not ignoring that sector. But as I say, our strategy is to perhaps better understand them. For example, if you go to the rural areas where there's a requirement for growth in business, what do they need? They want to understand you, that they probably don't want a bank in the city where the rural area is, and they'll have to trek every day to that place. What do they need? Will they need a different type of banking? You know, the mobile banking to make cash transfers and make cash purchases. What kind of needs do they have? And it's going into those areas and understanding them. And there's a lot of that. We do a lot of trips there to appreciate what's going on within that rural area, asking them what kind of things they'd like to see. And then we structure something around them. It's not just for the SMEs, even for the large corporates that are there. You'd be surprised how some of them have peculiar needs because they're in that particular area. What kind of structuring would they need? What kind of products would they need? And when you begin to understand, then you can come back home and not apply your same framework, but adjust what you're doing here to match them. Because if you use the same framework, you will not be able to understand what they need and then adapt to that. So I think our strategy is appreciating the requirements and then matching the product to that need. I think I'd rather like to see them as priorities, and for us the key priority is delivering customer service to make sure that our systems are matching the growth within the sector, because it's quite a fast development in terms of requirements of customers wanting to ensure that their cross-border transactions work perfectly well and seamlessly, because customers are coming up with new ideas and we have to match them. And we've developed different systems, you know, that are pretty strong. For example, our Ecobank Omni, which is a straight-through processing system, and the customers would come up with new ideas. We have to adapt our systems quickly, or we have to then create new products as well that we can also sell to them. So for us, the challenge is to make sure that we are up to date on that and ahead of the market.